How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another building and pricing cars I can't afford video. If you guys are new to the channel, I started this series back when I was in college, and essentially as a young individual who cannot afford anything close to some of these cars, I just go on these different websites and configure some of these cars. I'm sure some of you guys probably like to do this yourself, so I figured when I made this channel to turn it into a little series. But anyways, today we're going to be looking at the new Maserati MC20. Now before we get into today's video, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new down below. All of that stuff is absolutely free and helps me out a ton. Also, if you've been subscribed, definitely be sure to click that little bell icon down below. That actually turns on post notifications and gets you guys notified every time that I do post a new video. Again, all that stuff's absolutely free, helps me out a ton as a smaller car channel here on YouTube, and I really do appreciate any support you guys show to the channel. It means a ton to me. But anyways, without further ado, guys, we're going to jump right into it. Today we're on Maserati's website, and you can see all their different models right here. But again, today we're going to be looking at the MC20. Now, we're not going to be looking at this special edition version of the MC20 because 9 times out of 10, a lot of the different limited edition or special edition version of the models have less options to choose from. And in today's video, we're just going to do a brief kind of run through of the MC20's configurator, look at Maserati's actual website, which, by the way, the home page looks really nice. And just to kind of briefly show you guys what I'm talking about, here's the home page, and that's definitely one thing. I know it's kind of a stupid detail, but it's a detail nonetheless that separates some of these higher echelon of car manufacturers compared to your regular manufacturers. Just the overall web design and feeling coming in to the website itself. But anyways, going back to the MC20 configurator here, we have 7 different metallic exterior colors and bunch of different, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word, Furiciri, I don't know, maybe fluorescent, that maybe that's what it's getting at. But just looking at some of these, I'm probably going to choose one of these compared to just the regular metallic, because none of the ones from the metallic, besides the blue, kind of strike me as over the top. The orange zest, I think, is definitely a little bit ugly. The powder nude, I don't know if I'd go with that. I do have to say that I really like this color. This color just very, it pops a lot when compared to, or when contrasted to the black accents going around the bottom of the car, as well as the black wheels. And speaking about the wheels, we have 6 different options here. It looks like a couple different designs. I honestly really like the look of these wheel design. But I think I'm actually just going to stick with either this one or actually go for the 20-inch carbon fiber wheels. Yeah, I'm going to go for the 20-inch carbon fiber wheels just because, you know, why not, for the sake of this video. Now, you also have 7 different brake caliper colors, and that's just, I guess, the regular colors. And then you also have the Furiciri, again, I think it's fluorescent colors. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below, which I know that I am. So if you know whatever that word is, let me know down in the comments below, because I'm just absolutely butchering it right now. The yellow, unfortunately, doesn't really match up to kind of the gold exterior paint color, because that would look really awesome if they could do a paint to sample, match that exterior paint color to the brake calipers, which I'm sure if you're actually ordering an MC20 at a dealership, they could probably do that for you, especially for the price of these things. And honestly, I'd probably have to just go regular gloss black, or even just non-painted. I'll stick with the gloss black though and keep it kind of simple, because none of these colors, except for again the gray, really go with the exterior color. And here's a little close-up of the wheel and brake caliper kind of combo. Again, right next to that gold exterior color. I think that looks really awesome. There's the interior. We haven't even gotten there yet. But here's all the different livery options that they actually give you. So you can either go for a kind of naked, no livery look, or a bird cage look with the front kind of wrapped right there. That is very Maserati-esque. I know that sounds very stupid for, you know, talking about a Maserati, but I think it has to do with its actual like heritage and lineage and some of like the older racing cars of Maserati. I honestly really like the double stripe with the blackened out roof. The white stripes don't really work too well for this color. Same thing I think with the blue stripes. Here is another black livery that actually looks really, really neat. I don't know, like I'm stuck between this one, the double black stripes, which I think that I wouldn't actually get, but I'm stuck between this one and just no livery and kind of leaving it how it is. But for the sake of this video and to try to make it, I guess, as unique as possible, I'll stick with this livery. And I really love all the different options that Maserati really like gives you, and they kind of like let you just mix and match and do whatever you want, even if it's not as tasteful as it really should be for the car. So they also give you an option to add the exterior carbon fiber package, which is dark exhaust tips, carbon fiber front splitter, diffuser, and then upper door and fender sill inserts with carbon fiber, and then the carbon fiber hood. Unfortunately, I don't think that, yeah, the carbon fiber hood, it's not like exposed or anything, but it's extra carbon fiber, and again, for the sake of this video, I might as well just add it. Also, it's not letting me choose the interior carbon fiber package. Maybe that's just because the trim of this MC20 or maybe the color or something that I selected. But if you guys know, and if you're more of a Maserati fan, wow, I almost really messed that up. But if you're more of a Maserati fan and you guys know why it's not gonna like let me select that, just let me know down in the comments below. And I actually did realize I kind of skipped right over the interior. So looking at the seats here, we have a bunch of different color options for the interior. I'm gonna look at some of these tan options. It looks like we have like a full tan, or no, that's more of a dark brown, and then a Nero, which means black in Italian, and then that actually looks really, really amazing. And from my understanding, the exterior color that I selected is, it says vintage in the name, but I think it does have something to do with the Maserati's heritage. Again, if you guys know, let me know down in the comments. I'm kind of going in this completely blind, so feel free to roast me down there as well. And also the livery, again too, I think that has something to do with Maserati's heritage. I'm not too much of a Maserati fan. The only Maserati that I've actually driven on this channel is was a Ghibli that was like a few years old, and obviously this MC20 is in a completely different caliber than that Ghibli. But looking back at this interior, I love the dark brown leather color with the black leather kind of contrasted by that crazy gold exterior color. So I think I'm gonna stick with this, to be honest with you. Now moving on to the interior design, it only gives you kind of one option. Again, I don't know if that's limited by the actual colors that I selected or not, but there you go right there. And then moving on to the options and kind of accessories, you can have a better sound system, the Trident stitched on the headrest. I think I would add that, but I don't want to like change the color. I'd still want it to kind of be all blacked out, which, let's see. Oh, it changes the color to the dark brown, which I think still looks good too. But yeah, having the stitch there, or the stitched logo, I think that's pretty cool. The heated front seats, that's I guess already added. Carbon fiber seat back, you gotta have that. I love getting in cars with the carbon fiber back of the seat. I did a review a couple years ago on a GT2, a Porsche GT2 YSEC package, and it was fully carboned out like in the interior, and it had carbon fixed back seats. Actually pretty uncomfortable to ride in, but it was definitely an experience nonetheless. Also, I see this right here, the ELSD, electronic limited slip differential. I would have to assume that this car already comes from factory with an LSD, but I guess I'll select that if that's not the case. Again, if you're more of a Maserati fan, let me know down in the comments below. I know I'm kind of just flying through this today, but yeah, here we go. This is essentially the Maserati MC20 if I had the money to actually get it tomorrow. These are the colors that I chose on the exterior and the interior. Here's a couple exterior shots with the different options. The interior shot with just the seat option that you guys can see, the different packages, the options, and I'd have to say that they're not gonna give you a price. They give you like the actual specs of the car from factory, but they're not gonna give you a price. Now, considering that they start at around 220,000 US dollars, and I did add a couple things here and there, I'm sure that it could definitely be between the 230 to 260 range. Again, I could definitely be off, and with how the market has been going currently, it's probably a little bit even more inflated. But let me know what you guys think with the options that I chose in this Maserati MC20 configurator today, and also let me know what you guys would have done differently if you were to build and price one out for yourself. But anyways, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end of today's video. If you haven't already, definitely be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, click that bell icon down there. All that stuff really does help me out a ton. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, click on either of these links right here to watch a similar video from this channel, or click on the little circle link right there to actually subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. I do appreciate all the support, but thank you for sticking to the end of this video, and I hope you have a fantastic day.